Hi everyone, it's Sabby. Welcome back and thanks for joining me. Hope you're all doing well, and let's begin with today's questions. I have a friend who I just found out got a divorce a few months ago. She still refers to him as her husband when she talks to me. I know it's none of my business, but why would she do that? Is the divorce not finalized? So even though she filed for divorce, they're not technically divorced because of the legal process or something? I don't see how that would bother you, and yes, until the divorce is finalized, legally they are still married. And another reason why she may be referring to him as her husband can be because that's what she's used to out of habit. If she's your friend, why don't you just ask her? I wonder why you haven't done that. I have a friend who is a single mom and has two children, a boy 9 and a girl 10. Her mother, who sometimes helps with the kids, will oftentimes refuse to take her son 9 out of 10 times, I would say. This also includes picking up just her daughter from school while making the son take the bus. And a few times, my friend had to get permission for her son to come to work with her and sit in the dining area while she worked. Over the summer, her mother would have the daughter over at her house for days at a time and even sent her to her aunt's for a week, while the son stayed with my friend and did basically nothing during the summer. Her mother's excuse is that her son talks back, is disrespectful, and asks too many questions, so she doesn't want him at her house. I've told her more times than I can count that she needs to stop allowing her mother to do this and try to make alternative plans for her children. I worry that her son will grow up to hate his grandma and his sister as he gets older, and possibly her. She doesn't want to pay for childcare because it is so expensive, which I understand, but I feel like this could have lasting effects on her son. For people who went through something similar, do you feel like it affected you? If so, how? I plan to show her the responses to this post. Yes, I'm sure he is being affected by all this, and he will resent his grandmother and maybe even his sister, and he may wonder why his own mother allowed his grandmother to treat him this way. The grandmother is wrong for treating him this way. If he is disrespectful, then the mom should talk to him. Maybe he is going through something she's not aware of. If not, then boundaries need to be set, but you don't completely cut off a grandchild because of that. And kids do tend to ask many questions. That's how they learn. If the grandmother is so annoyed by it, she can ask him kindly to ask his mother. Again, no reason to practically cut off your grandson. I have a friend who keeps asking me for advice on her marriage. I've told her that I don't feel comfortable giving advice because I'm not married and have never had the issues she and her husband are having. She says I'm a bad friend and feels like I don't care about her happiness or want her to have a successful marriage. What would you say to this? Her current marriage problem: husband does not want to look for a new job / higher paying job, and she is starting to hate him. He has had the same job for 5 years. They have been together, and they have been married for 2. Just because you are single and have not been married doesn't mean you can't offer any advice to someone who is married, just for the record. You can just try to put yourself in her position and think about what you do. At the same time, your friend should respect you for not wanting to offer advice because of that reason. She is overreacting by calling you a bad friend. Why do people keep going back to their cheating partners? I have a friend who broke up with her ex because he cheated on her multiple times. However, even months after they've broken up, she is still not over him, and now they're back together. She changed her college and everything to where he is now, so that way she can be with him. She's one of my closest and oldest friends, and I don't know what to do. I'm mad at her for going back, but at the end of the day, it's her decision. Some people keep going back to their cheating partners because they still have an emotional bond and find it difficult to move on. They may also feel hopeful that their partner has changed or is able to change. Sometimes people do it because they have a child with their spouse and they want that sense of family. Some other reasons is the fear of being alone and feeling hopeless about finding someone else, or having a low self-esteem and feel they can't or won't find someone better. These are just some reasons why some people go back to their cheating partners. In your friend's case, you say that she was not over him, so it seems like that's the main reason for her going back to him. I need some advice. I have a friend that I've known for over 30 years. In that time, she betrayed me once when I was 22. We're 55 now, so I'll put that down to being mature. Recently, I bumped into my ex from over 20 years ago while out shopping in a different country. My teenage daughter was with me, and we went out for coffee and a milkshake for her. To be honest, it was like bumping into a mate. However, my daughter and husband had no issues when I told them, as you do with mates. We had a giggle and said, "Oh, you'll never guess who I bumped into and had coffee with." Fast forward 3 or 4 months. She tells my daughter while out shopping that your mom should not have had coffee with him. He's no good, etc., etc. And then proceeded to say, "Don't tell your mom about the conversation or else." She's 14 for context. When I confronted her about this, she made it all about her and totally gaslighted my question. She blocked me from Facebook and got her other half to ring me. He left a voicemail as I didn't bother to answer. I don't want my husband to fight my battles, not that I have any. But now I'm questioning myself. Have I overreacted? No adult should tell a child to keep a secret no matter what it is. Any advice welcome, and thanks for reading. If your friend had an opinion and thought it was wrong, she should have kept it to herself or told you, but not involved your daughter. She was wrong for telling your 14-year-old daughter that what you did was wrong. On top of that, she tells your daughter not to mention it to you, and if she does, or else. I wonder what exactly she means by that one. If anyone would have had an issue with this, it would have been your husband, and clearly he didn't. And you said it was like meeting an old friend. She doesn't sound like a genuine, trustworthy friend, and she may have jealousy issues. I would keep my distance or even cut her off. And she really crossed the line when she got your daughter involved. We are closing with today's video, and today I would like to end with the following quote. People will never truly understand something until it happens to them. Thank you all for watching this video, and until next time, take care and God bless.